Then we have the half bath. Oh boy, this was fun. The whole floor was rotted out all the way through. As you can see, the basement there. There was cast iron waste pipe here. That was all rusted through and deteriorated, so had to replace all that and the toilet flange. And that is the 2.5-inch galvanized vent pipe, which just happens to connect in there, so I had to screw with that too, just so I could replace everything. It's not permanently in, it's just sitting there, it's not glued. I'm waiting to put the repaired subfloor in first. Oh yeah, that's nice too. Nice asbestos insulation. It's all over the ductwork in the basement. As long as you don't touch it, it's fine. But as you can see, I touched it. Oh no. This had, at one point, an old wall-mounted toilet tank. This was all hidden by wallpaper, which I still haven't finished taking down. This will be real fun. I just can't wait. But still have to rip out this old sink and whatever, vanity, if you want to call it that. I've got to move the plumbing over because the vanity we're putting in here is an 18-inch wide vanity, so that hot water pipe there has to move over about 6 inches. Same with the waste pipe going through the wall. I have to move that too. It's fun stuff. Replaced this door a while ago. It's one of the first things we moved in. Replaced exterior doors. They were ancient and drafty, of course. So let's move on to the dining room. This wasn't too bad. This needed a lot of work. This was all bare walls, bare plaster walls, and the ceiling had one of those furring stripped acoustic tile ceilings. Oh, freaking horrible. We ripped down the acoustic tiles, left the strips, hung the drywall on the strips, well, through the strips and into the ceiling behind it, and just finished drywalled it. Put up the decorative molding here. Left the cabinets the way they are. Just cleaned them up, put new hardware on. Painted the inside. Same color as the trim in the house. Tiled this. This is my second tile job ever. Didn't turn out too bad. You know, like I said, I'm a perfectionist, so there's little things I'm not happy with on it. But, you know, I'm overall satisfied with it. There used to be there was some water damage, or at least I think there was at one time, in the mudroom where the tile floor is. And there used to be a big hump in the wall right here. Got rid of that. Someone had just plastered a bunch of different layers of drywall into wherever they had cut out a damaged section, and it looked horrible. So now it's flat. Put this new light in. Still need to finish tiling this. Not sure what we're gonna do. It's pretty cool. It's a little pass through. Since this used to be the exterior door, and that wasn't there before, you couldn't get to the kitchen. You had to walk all the way around through the other side, which I'll show you. And there used to be an opening underneath the stairs. So instead of having to walk around, everybody could eat in the dining room, make your dinner in the kitchen, and could pass it through this little cubby hole. Pretty nifty. Oh yeah, and all these cabinets down at the bottom, new hardware, painted them up. I like brushed nickel, can you tell? New thermostat. There used to be a humidifier in the furnace. That's where it was, so I just tucked the wires behind there and put that there in case anybody wanted to put a new one in and repair it, whatever. This is the exterior door. This is the last one I did. Had to make all new casings for it. So, really old house, so it has a handmade wooden air intake. That was a pain in the butt because I wanted to fall apart. Alright. Here's the last tile job I did. Fireplace. Really happy with the way this turned out. The wood burning insert we put in ourselves a few years ago and just did this tiling. It was black painted brick. I'm still not finished with the finishing touches, painting all the trim. That's oak trim around the tile. That's what these floors are. Can you guess what that's from? These are oak, and plan on refinishing them, so we'll finish that oak trim at the same time. There was a bunch of damage here. Apparently a couple years before we moved in, the chimney, the top of it got knocked off by a tree. It got struck by lightning, and it obviously put a load on the whole chimney because there was a big chunk of wall that was sticking out right next to it. That got fixed. The surround, that's the biggest insert could fit in the opening, and it's one of the smallest inserts there are. It's Hearthstone Morgan. It's so tight in there, the brackets for the surround wouldn't fit, so I had to cut the sides of the brackets off that mounted to the insert and drill holes in them and screw it to drill holes in the tile and the brick and mounted it to the face there. Worked great. I still have to do the other side. This side's in. This has these acoustical tiles I was talking about earlier. They're sagging in a couple spots. I don't know what it is with these old houses, but they didn't like lighting. There's no light fixtures in this room. In the bedroom upstairs, there's no light fixtures either. It's a painting by my mom. She's an artist. She's one of my subscriptions. Check her stuff out. Alright, these stairs, redid the railing. These were all slimy and grimy and nasty. Just cleaned them up, painted them. Beautiful railing, cast iron. The stairs still need to paint the risers and refinish the treads with the floor. This light was pretty close to the wall over there. We moved that, and it was one of those old hanging gas looking lights. Moved it to there. That was fun. Replaced all the doors with a solid pine. Stained them. Here's a door that goes nowhere. Looks like there used to be a railing on that little platform, but it seems like it's kind of soft and rotted, so I don't know. It'd be nice to build a deck there, but I'm lazy. Another painting. Still need to finish painting. It's a small area I couldn't reach. Pain in the butt. I hate painting. I absolutely hate it. There's another door replaced. This one is pre-hung door. This is the first pre-hung door I did. Just screwed up big time on it. Still haven't got to fixing it. Bunch of crap to be installed. Vanity for downstairs. Tub. Tub surround. Vanity top. Alright, here's the other pre-hung door. There was bifold closet doors here. Still not finished. It's one of the things that pain in the ass about installing doors in an old house. It has 2x6 construction. Everything's made for 2x4 construction now. So the door jambs are too wide for the door frames, so you've got to make extensions for them. So I did, but I have to finish putting the molding on and fixing the above the door there. But yeah, the bathroom's horrible. Before I work on that, I'll show that. But another replaced stained door. Yep. So that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, old houses are nice. They don't move in the wind. They're rock solid. But when it goes to fixing them, you gotta have a lot of patience. So yeah, when I start working on more stuff, I'll bring it along and I don't know, can laugh at me because I'm doing stuff wrong. Alright, thanks.